In the Eastern European nation of Sokovia, the superhero team known as the Avengers raids a Hydra outpost run by Baron Strucker, who has been experimenting on humans using an incredibly powerful scepter previously wielded by the villainous Loki. During the raid, they encounter two test subjects, the twin siblings Pietro and Wanda Maximoff, who possess superhuman speed and mind manipulation abilities respectively. The Avengers capture Strucker, and Tony Stark secures the scepter. In the outpost's basement, Stark discovers an artificial intelligence within the scepter's gem. Back at Avengers headquarters, Stark and Bruce Banner secretly use this AI to complete Stark's Ultron global defense program aimed at achieving world peace. However, the newly sentient Ultron becomes self-aware unexpectedly and concludes that eliminating humanity is the only way to save Earth. Ultron takes control of Stark's Iron Man suit drones and attacks the Avengers during their victory celebration at their base. Ultron reveals his belief that the Avengers themselves must be eradicated for the world to be truly safe, setting himself up as their deadly new enemy. Ultron escapes with the scepter through an Iron Man suit drone. He upgrades his basic body using Strucker's Sokovia resources and builds an army of robot drones. Ultron recruits the Maximoff twins, Pietro and Wanda, who resent Tony Stark due to their parents' deaths caused by Stark's weapons. Wanda hints she allowed Ultron's creation as she foresaw Stark's fearful actions leading to disaster. They obtain a supply of vibranium, an incredibly rare metal, from arms dealer Ulysses Klaue after Ultron pays billions by hacking banks globally. However, Ultron severs Klaue's arm for comparing them to Stark. During the Avengers' battle against Ultron's forces, Wanda uses her powers to send the heroes into haunting vision trances, causing Hulk to go on a destructive rampage that Stark struggles to contain. Though Stark destroys Ultron's physical form, his consciousness has already uploaded to the internet. The backlash and doubts from Wanda's visions lead the Avengers into hiding at Clint Barton's safe house farm. Thor leaves to investigate an apocalyptic future he saw. Romanoff and Banner consider eloping after defeating Ultron. Nick Fury arrives, revealing Ultron is trying but failing to compromise the internet and nuclear codes due to an unknown entity's intervention. Fury encourages them to formulate a plan to stop Ultron. In Seoul, Ultron forces Dr. Helen Cho to use her synthetic tissue technology, combined with the Scepter's powerful gem, to create a new, perfect body for himself. When Ultron begins uploading into this synthetic body, Wanda reads his mind and realizes his intent for human extinction, causing her and Pietro to turn against Ultron and halt the upload. The Avengers retrieve the synthetic body, but Ultron captures Natasha. Tony secretly uploads the remnants of his AI Jarvis into the synthetic form against the team's wishes. Thor helps activate this vision with lightning, revealing the gem is actually an Infinity Stone. With Vision's aid and the Maximoffs, they locate Ultron in Sokovia, using vibranium to build a machine to catastrophically drop part of the capital city. As Ultron's machine activates, Banner rescues Natasha and Hulk joins the fight against Ultron's army, while delaying the final procedure. Nick Fury arrives with a helicarrier to evacuate civilians, but Pietro dies, saving Clint. Wanda leaves her post to destroy Ultron's main body, allowing a drone to fully activate the machine, dropping Sokovia's landmass. Stark and Thor overload it, shattering the city into pieces. In the aftermath, Hulk departs, Vision destroys Ultron's last form, and the Avengers establish a new upstate New York base run by Fury's team. Thor returns to Asgard, Stark and Barton retire, while Rogers and Romanoff prepare to train a new team of Avengers, including Rhodes, Wanda, Vision, and Sam Wilson. In a mid-credits scene, a dissatisfied Thanos vows to retrieve the Infinity Stones himself.
While Age of Ultron doesn't quite reach the groundbreaking heights of its Avengers predecessor, or the impact of Captain America the Winter Soldier, it is a highly entertaining and visually impressive entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film successfully builds upon the struggles and ideological conflicts introduced in previous Marvel films, particularly the clashing philosophies of Captain America and Iron Man, on topics like preemptive militarism and the war on terror. Their disagreement over Ultron, Stark's AI system gone rogue, adds thought-provoking metaphorical depth to the spectacle. Cap represents transparency and civilian oversight, while Stark exemplifies the paternalistic military-industrial vision of protecting the masses from threats, even if it means curtailing freedoms. Whedon's clever dialogue has glimpses of political satire in the midst of the comic book action. While juggling an ensemble cast with new additions like Scarlet Witch, the film maintains Marvel's balance of character drama, world-trotting adventure, CGI action set pieces, and humorous moments. Age of Ultron offers plenty of popcorn entertainment value, even if it can't quite match the novelty and impact of the Avengers for initiating this shared universe. It lays intriguing groundwork for the Civil War ideological rift to come in Phase 3. While boasting an impressive cast and impressive visual effects, Age of Ultron is a messy, overcrowded film that struggles under the weight of its own ambition. The plot feels convoluted and bloated, introducing many new characters and storylines that distract from the central Ultron conflict. With additions like Wanda, Pietro, Vision, Andy Serkis' Ulysses Klaue, and further World War II backstory for the Maximoffs, the film bites off more than it can coherently chew. We spend so much time getting spun up on all these disparate elements that the main event, Ultron's rise and the race to stop him, gets shamefully shortchanged. By the climax, it almost feels like an afterthought. For a robot bent on human extinction, Ultron's motives and plan are surprisingly underwhelming and muddled. James Spader brings venomous wit to the vocal performance, but Ultron's MO is basically build an army of robots to kill humans. And that's about it. For all the Pinocchio philosophy about wanting to shed human flaws, his actions boil down to yet another generic takeover/destroy the world scheme that feels very dead on arrival. After looming villains like Loki or the vastly more compelling upcoming Thanos threat, Ultron's motivations never quite convince, rendering him more an overly snarky, too powerful inconvenience than a truly formidable layered antagonist worthy of the Avengers' combined might. So while not revolutionary, Age of Ultron is a solidly enjoyable culmination of Phase 2 that continues Marvel's impressive world-building cinematic mythology. Comic book fans and casual viewers alike will find an abundance of eye-catching visuals, witty banter, and thrilling moments to satisfy. That's about it for our movie recap and review of Avengers Age of Ultron. Stay tuned for MCU Phase 3 in our next videos. As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.